Hey everyone, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a tutorial showing you how to create a sweet but sophisticated romantic eye that's perfect for, those romantic holidays that may or may not be right around the corner. And I couldn't think of a better and more cliche time to use this palette, the Romantic Eye Palette from Too Faced. So I'm going to be using this palette because it's aptly named, let's get real, the Romantic Eye Palette, to create this look. The eyes and even some of the face and the brows, all of that's being done with this palette because I really wanted to show. I have a review and swatches on my blog, but I wanted to show you kind of what kind of uses you can get out of it. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so I'm killing two birds here, folks. So if you'd like to see how I do this look, please continue watching. I'm going to start by priming my entire eye with a skin tone primer. Now going with a flat shader brush and this pink color called Kiss the Bride, I'm going to place that on the inner half of my eyelid. Taking the other side of that same flat shader brush, I'm going to put it in Cut the Cake and place that on the outer half, the second half, the half that doesn't have the pink on it. And then taking the tip of that shader brush, putting it again in Cut the Cake, and place that right along the lower lash line. But just this outer portion, the outer half. Next I'm going to use a tapered crease brush and this matte dark purple or First Dance, and place that in the crease of my eye, starting right here in the outer corner and working my way in towards the inner part of my eye. The point of this shadow is to really get up above the crease so that when your eye is open you can kind of see that there's this hint of color right here. Now taking a more narrow crease brush, I'm going into Ever After, this gorgeous shimmery chocolatey brown color, and placing that on the outer corner, just on the outer corner, really patting it in there to make it super intense and dark. Then taking an angled brush and going back into First Dance, that matte purple color, I'm going to be sticking really close to the upper lash line and lining it. Using that same angled brush and that same matte purple, I'm placing that again along the lower lash line. Just along the lower lash line though, because I want this light purple that I've laid down to stick out further than the dark purple. Now taking a detailer brush, I'm going into Soulmates, this shimmery off-white color, and placing that on the inner corner. As well as right underneath the eyebrow. Speaking of eyebrows, I'm going to go into Unveil with an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to fill in my brows. Typically I don't fill in my brows, but because I want this to be a more dramatic, romantic look, I am going to be filling them in. So, and this palette's great for that you have these two matte brown shadows up top, so if you do have brown hair, you can also, it doubles as a brow set too. Then I'm going to set those brows with e.l.f.'s Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Gel Clear Mascara, I think it's called. And last for the eyes is mascara. This is Benefit's They're Real. No bronzer today. I'm just going to be using a matte pink blush. This one is Down Boy from The Balm, and a blush brush, and placing that on my cheekbone starting at the apple, sweeping it all the way up, kind of into the hairline, but you really want it more intense on the apples. Then to get full use out of this palette, I'm going to go back into Soulmates, the shimmery cream color up here, and a contour brush, and I'm going to use this as my highlight, sweeping it really up close to the hairline and up into the temples. You really want to make sure and blend it out, otherwise you might have a white cast, but once it's blended out, it's like any other white-based highlighter, really. It just creates a nice shimmery shimmer, as highlighters do. Last thing are the lips, and I'm going to be using NYX's Soft Matte Lip Cream in San Paulo. This little guy right here. And the reason I'm choosing this, you don't have to use this one, but the reason I am using this particular lip product is because it dries down and it creates more of a stain on your lips and it doesn't transfer. This really is nice and transfer proof, and it's matte, so it keeps in with the romantic theme, I think. And that's the finished product for a sweet but kind of sophisticated romantic eye for Valentine's Day, or really any romantic occasion, or any day. Don't let anything hold you back. You can wear this whenever you want, but it would be nice for, say, a romantic occasion like Valentine's Day. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was useful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.